Hello and welcome to today's press review. In this edition, the papers describe the Higher Council of the Magistracy as a dormant institution, plus mass resignations from the ruling CPDM party, bold political moves, and a looming presidential showdown are some of the major stories in today's edition. Emergence revisits the state of the Higher Council of the Magistracy, calling it a ghost institution. Despite the designation of members on June 15, 2020, the council has never been convened by President Biya. On its part, L'Oeil du Sahel focuses on a disturbing incident in Toboro where three individuals, including a baby, were kidnapped. The paper highlights growing insecurity in the border regions and the urgency of state intervention to protect the vulnerable population. As preparation for the October 2025 presidential election intensify, Loju questions the exact role of the United Nations Assistance to ELECAM, the election management body in Cameroon. In what Mefo describes as a political shake-up, a wave of resignations from the Cameroon People's Democratic Movement has hit the Mayo-Sanaga division in the far north region. The mass departure signals discontent at the grassroots level and potential realignment ahead of the elections. The National Post covers a charged rally in Garua where Issa Chiruma, a government minister, lambasted the CPDM's decade-long grip on power. Speaking in Fufude, he urged the population to reject the status quo and blamed current leaders for poverty, unemployment, and stagnation. Although he didn't name the CPDM outright, his message was unmistakably critical of the regime. The Guardian Post speculates on President Biya's chances in the Grand North without loyalists like Bello Boba Maigari, Issa Chiruma Bakari, Hamadu Mustafa, and Pauline Jue, who are now seen as drifting away from the ruling camp. The Post reports on a rally in Mutengene where Joshua Osi, the flag bearer of the Social Democratic Front, appealed for voter participation. He declared that abstention empowers the regime and urged Cameroonians to take their future into their own hands by turning out in numbers. The Voice foresees a major quake in the political landscape as several prominent figures inch closer to defecting from the Biya camp. Bello Buba and Issa Chiruma are reportedly set to abandon the CPDM, while Akere Muna is making significant headway. Maurice Kamto's momentum is said to be causing panic within the regime. Meanwhile, the SDF under OC is reportedly showing signs of revival, and both the Speaker of the National Assembly and the CPDM Secretary General have begun urging calm and unity. In La Nouvelle Expression, Barrister Chapi Lavoisier, formerly the National Legal Advisor of the SDF, explains his defection to Maurice Kamto's Cameroon Renaissance movement. On the health front, Info Plus Santé reports that Cameroon's parliament is mobilized to increase health sector funding. Following a session on June 13, 2025, the lawmakers endorsed an action plan aimed at intensifying efforts against diseases such as malaria. Le Témoin then highlights a groundbreaking health campaign set to launch on June 22, 2025 in Marua under the leadership of the Minister of Public Health, Dr. Manaoda Malachi. Dubbed Promotion Santé, the initiative, championed by President Paul Biya, seeks to deliver free healthcare services to over 500,000 residents. See you next time when we review the press.